Well, hello there, welcome to this cabin tour on board Anthem of the Seas. We are in stateroom number 10548 and we're going to give you a quick tour of the cabin. So we've got into our room, is all ready. It's only about 1:45, so we've got into the room, we haven't really unpacked. This is kind of our first look around the room. So we're going to give you a little tour. So first of all, when you walk into your room, you do have to put your key card in the key card holder here, which will activate all the lights and everything else in your room. And you've also got an air conditioning unit. It is in Fahrenheit, so I'm rubbish with Fahrenheit, so you can't change it to Celsius, so I just googled what it was. Anyway, that's set to 20 degrees as standard in Celsius, 68 Fahrenheit. So yeah, that'll keep us nice and cool. And then you've got a full-size mirror just to the right as we walk into this cabin. I know that some of the rooms are different formations, they're set to the different sides, like the one next door will be the other way around to this one, and some has a bed where Dan's standing right now, whereas we have a bed by the balcony. So let's go into the bathroom. So it's actually quite a spacious bathroom. We've got a nice big shower. It has got one of those little leg stands. You can put your leg up if you want to shave your legs. I won't, but it's also kind of handy. You've got a hair and body wash 2-in-1. It's part of their reduced plastic, single-use plastic policy. And it's a nice little shower, quite a nice space, and there's plenty of hanging up space as well. There's loads of hangers like everywhere in this room. And then you've got your toilet, standard toilet. Put the lid down to flush it. Toilet brush, you've got a bin, plenty of storage underneath as well, with a couple of extra towels. There's a towel like a floor mat for the front of the shower. There's also a bin. Then you've got your showers to the side, a nice big sink with a bar of soap, so it's not liquid soap, it's a bar of soap. Again, that's part of their single-use plastic policy. More storage just to the side with some glass cups in there too. And you've got a charging point just up in the top corner for shavers, stroke toothbrushes, and a massive mirror as well. Quite a nice bathroom, quite spacious. So back into the room we go, and behind me we have a large, I don't even know what you call this, it's just a cupboard, dresser cupboard. Loads of hangers. I'm sure if you need more you can ask for some more, and there's a laundry bag there as well. There is a deal on board if we want to fill up one full bag, as much clothes as we can, to get them pressed and ready for the rest of the cruise. It's $17, I believe. We're not going to do it because we ironed before we got on board. So that's a nice handy massive storage area there. And then we've got this large sofa. It's not too comfortable. I thought it was going to be nice and like, I don't know, it's quite firm, so I won't be spending too much time on here. I'd rather just sit on the bed. And then just in front you've got this nice kind of desk space. There's no UK plugs sockets in this room, but you have got 2 US plugs, 2 USBs, and 1 European plug socket there as well, and a couple of light switches to turn on the mirror. Ooh. This does pull out here, so you've got a little chair to sit on if you want to sit at the desk to do some work or whatever you need to do. And then just as we come over to this area, you have a kettle with some tea and coffee facilities. It is Tetley tea bags, just to make you aware in case you don't like Tetley, bring some of your own. Again, these are only put on for UK based sailings, and because we're leaving Southampton we have a kettle, really handy. And then you've got a couple of drawers under here as well. This one's got your hairdryer in. This one here just has some information about Anthem of the Seas in a nice little book. You've also got a room service menu inside there too, and some facial tissues. Just underneath you do have a cooler. It does say on the front it's not a refrigerator, it's just a cooler, and you can lock that as well, so you'll be putting a couple of drinks in there just to keep them cool. So we also have some cans of water up here as well, which we pre-ordered online before the sailing itself. So we're going to get some of those in the cooler, but there's a bit of a discount if you booked it in advance. I know now if you buy them, it's like £30, 24 cans, but it was a lot cheaper online because we booked it in advance. We've also got a nice lamp here with an on and off switch, obviously. And then you've got your first cupboard next to the bed, and this does have the safe. It is worth mentioning, it's not big enough for a MacBook. I can kind of spread my palm out inside. Not big enough for a MacBook, maybe an iPad mini, perfect, but nothing much bigger than that. And then down below you have a couple of drawers. There's nothing in them yet because we haven't unpacked, so we don't travel that light. All the stuff is underneath the bed. On what I'm going to call my side of the bed, I've got the telephone here to call reception or whoever you want to call. There are no plugs or sockets or USBs, anything my side. It is all on the other side of the bed. But just above the bed you have these awesome, that one doesn't want to be held open, does it? Storage areas, and they are quite big, so you can put quite a lot in there as well. Just hopefully it'll be able to hold itself open when we put some clothes in there. So just in front of the bed itself, you do have a large flat screen TV. There aren't any plugs around here, and I know when we cruised on P&O Cruises Britannia, there was this kind of layout with a plug socket, and it's great for charging a phone. But there is like a handy little pocket here if you like, so you can put some bits and pieces in there. Just don't forget them when you get off the cruise, which I will probably do. The bed is quite big. I haven't actually laid down on it yet. I've heard they're really comfortable. We will find out. We've got 12 nights in this cabin, and there is enough room underneath to slide large suitcases. So we've got 2 large suitcases underneath there too, just to clear out of the way and stop taking up the room inside the cabin. So on this side of the bed, we do have a US plug socket just down there, and there are some light switches there to control the lights inside the cabin. And you've got a small kind of bedside table with 3 shelves, so perfect just to store little bits and pieces. And then, I don't know how good this is going to be, and it's probably going to ruin the focus on this camera, but I don't know if that helps for blackout. So hopefully we'll get some use out of those. And then the best bit is the balcony. So the balcony itself is actually really big. So we've got 2 chairs with 2 footstools and a little table, which needs a little bit of TLC, let's be honest. But it's a really large size balcony. It's glass fronted. I'm not sure if there's balconies on the front, but I know on Virtuosa, if you have a balcony on the front, same as Iona, it is a steel fronted balcony. This one is a nice glass balcony. And yeah, we're on deck 10. It's a little high up. Dan doesn't like heights, so this is probably as close as he's gonna get to the edge of the balcony on this cruise. So we hope you've enjoyed watching this cabin tour on board Anthem of the Seas. If you have, please give us a thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button just down below. You can also check out georgeanddan.com for a list of menus and information about this cruise, and we'll see you later.